Hello art friends, it is Lady Draws a Lot and I am an illustrator and a comic book artist, and I am here today in my amazing hat because this was my Valentine's hat, and if you saw my first video about this you'll know Art Snacks had this Valentine's Day sale this year where it was did I say Valentine's Day?
Art Snacks had this Valentine's Day sale this
Valentine's Day special where it was these mystery boxes that were kind of sort of themed Valentine's-y, like I can remember a couple of them: Doodle Dearest, Painted Precious, Inky Infatuation, and one other one that I don't remember the title of. But these boxes they were $10, which is probably the best price to buy an Art Snacks box ever. Even better than their buy one get one free deals. So I bought all 4 of them, and I thought, why don't we just do what we do in these videos here, which, if this is the first time you're joining me, what I like to do with these art subscription boxes is to just open them up, see what's inside, and then create art with just whatever came in that box. I'm gonna make a little bit of a tweak to the only using what's inside rule to these Art Snacks boxes, because the last Art Snacks box I had made a Star Wars theme, and I kind of went right into the paper with the pens, and that was really challenging, and I'll tell you, not as much fun for me. So I got some feedback from you guys that I should just use a pencil that I have and lay out my drawing, and an eraser that I have to erase mistakes, and then I can use whatever else came in the box, and that would be fair enough. So I decided, yeah, I'm gonna take that advice. I like it, because I'm here for you. I'm here for you. This is your thing, man. This is for you. I mean, you think I'm in charge here? You think this is for me? You think this is my channel? You think I make this? Yeah. Okay, so we've got 3 more boxes here to choose from. I don't know what's in any of them. They're only labeled with a little sticker that doesn't mean anything to me. So let's pick one of these. You know I like the clunky ones. This one's got a little bit of heft to it too. This one's got clunk. I need to find out what that is. I have to. I must. I've chosen my box. Let's see what that clunk is. Let's get creative. All right, here we have everything laid out. I'll start by talking about this Derwent push button water brush. This is really nice and unique compared to other water brushes I've seen because of this button feature. That's really nice. I could see how that would really help control the water flow. And sometimes these water pens are kind of tough to get going or control the water amount that comes out. So this looks really nice, and I do like Derwent. I think they make really good products. I just don't have good luck with their charcoal pencils apparently. Okay, and then we have the Faber-Castell, I don't know. You let me know which one that is. Faber-Castell Gelatos. These are not something I've used before or are familiar with, and they kind of look like chapsticks, to be honest. So these are like just solid colors that can be used just right on the page and can be used with water to dilute them or just straight up to have a nice opaque color. So I'm excited to try these and see how they work. Then we have the Dr. Martens Radiant Concentrated Watercolor. This is cool. I have not seen this before. I am familiar with Martin's products, just really, honestly, the one that I've used the most is this bleed proof white. This is excellent if you're looking for something like this to use with inking to cover up mistakes, or watercolor, or to, you know, pull out highlights. This is excellent stuff. So I'm excited to try another Dr. P.H. Martin product. So this you can use apparently straight up, and it's supposed to be very highly pigmented, or you can dilute it and then you'd have more of a washy watercolor color. So this is cool. Looking forward to using that. And then this box actually came with this $5 off, pass on to a friend. I'll put this down below to this little code, and you can, have that there too. All right, so let me get kind of my thoughts together and choose a paper for this, and I'll get back to you about which paper I'm choosing. Okay, so I have decided to go with this toned watercolor paper that I had gotten in a previous sketch box. And this is a 40-pound paper at a 4x6 size. And it has a slight tone to it. It's not that deep of a tone, but very slight. So this is what I'll be working with. I chose this because this is a watercolor paper. So I thought it would work well for what we're doing today. And to lay out my drawing before I go in with these, I have decided to use this mechanical pencil, which has actually come from a previous Art Snacks box. And this one is supposed to turn the lead as you use it so that you get a consistent point on it. I have not used this too much. So I know when I had used it and reviewed it the first time, I didn't have too much to say about it. So I'll see if I can, have an update for this. And then the eraser is just the Faber-Castell eraser that I had gotten. Can't remember if it was Sketchbox or Art Snacks, but one of the two. So this is what I'll be using today. All right, let's get started. All right, here's where I ended with my lady sketch. set her aside. Okay, now let's talk about everything that came in the box. First, we'll start with the brush pen. This was really nice to use. I do like that button feature here on the grip. That turned out to be incredibly useful. It seems to be better than other brush pens I've used, that you kind of squeeze the bulb end of it. This is just easier. It's really meant to squeeze, and it just worked really nicely. The tip is good too, so no issues at all with this brush pen. These Faber-Castell Gelatos are pretty cool. I have not used them before, so they feel a lot like oil pastels that are water soluble, and that's just maybe exactly what these are. But that's what the use of it felt like. And to put the color down and then lift it up with the brush as to sort of like use it as a watercolor almost, it's hard to get that impression that it leaves on the paper kind of up. I guess that would probably depend on the paper you're using, but if you're using a watercolor paper, I would just be aware of that it kind of doesn't lift off entirely with a paper that has texture on it. Now that can be a good thing. It can look really nice depending on what you're doing, but it's just something to note. All right, now we have the Dr. Martens Radiant Concentrated Watercolor. This worked really well. Definitely you can use it straight and it's got a lot of pigment, or you can water it down and have it like use it like a wash. So I like this a lot. The other thing about it is you have a lot of playtime with the color, maybe an infinite amount of playtime. Add water and you can kind of blend in or lift up that color with the brush. So that's something to note. Not every concentrated color does that, but good to know. All right, so out of all of these, what would I purchase again? I would definitely purchase these again, and these were pretty cool. I would probably purchase them again too. I would like to see how other colors perform. These are really light colors. One's kind of like a neon, the other's kind of like a pastel, which are interesting color choices. So I think I'd like to see what like an average color range would look like and perform, and how would that go. So I would buy these. So actually, everything here worked well and it was fun to use, and I would recommend. Oh, and then the update on the pencil here. It does rotate as you use it, and if you're looking to keep a sharp point on your mechanical pencil, I think it's a good way to do it. I don't remember who made this or what it's called. If I can find it, I'll link it below or put the name of it at least below. All right, folks, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.